Hello children, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your favorite biology master, Alan Godfrey. Welcome children. Today we are going to study about extra chromosomal inheritance in mitochondria. Extra chromosomal inheritance in mitochondria. Okay. First of all, we have to know what is called extra chromosomal inheritance. Usually, inside the cell, the nucleus is present. Inside the nucleus, chromatin reticulum is present. When the cell division is occurs, that time the chromatin reticulum condense and form chromosome. Condense and form chromosome. Okay, ma? So inside the chromosome, the DNA is present. A part of the DNA is called gene. So in that gene is made up of amino acids, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, like that, nitrogenous base and all there. Okay. So now that chromosome control the characters, inheriting characters. Okay. All the inheriting characters are controlled by the chromosome which present in the nucleus. Some of the chromosome apart from the nucleus also control the inheriting characters. That is called extra chromosomes. That is called extra chromosomes. Okay, they are controlling the characters. They are called extra chromosomal inheritance. They are not present in the nucleus. They are not present in the nucleus. So they are called extra nuclear inheritance. So first one is extra chromosomal inheritance. They are also called extra nuclear inheritance because outside the nucleus it is present. Outside the nucleus, what is present? Cytoplasm. It is present in the cytoplasm. That gene is present in the cytoplasm. So they are called cytoplasmic inheritance. They are also called cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, ma? So DNA other than the chromosome present in the nucleus is called extra chromosomal inheritance. Okay, pa? So this is also called extra nuclear inheritance. It's also called cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, ma? Then, so cytoplasmic inheritance means that trait, that character is controlled by gene in the DNA of some of the cytoplasmic organelle. Do you understand? So the cytoplasmic organelle having a particular DNA, they only control the characters. They only control the characters. Okay, what are the organelles are having this type of chromosome? Mitochondria and chloroplast. Mitochondria and chloroplast. Okay, usually the mitochondria and chloroplast are called semi-conservative organelle. Okay, semi-conservative organelle means they can do their own metabolic activities. Okay, they won't depend on the nuclear chromosome. Okay, they itself having some gene or chromosome. With the help of that, they can do their activities. They can do their activities. Okay, ma. So now today in this class, we are going to study about the same cytoplasmic inheritance or extranuclear inheritance or extra chromosomal inheritance occurs in mitochondria. Occurs in mitochondria. So mitochondrial inheritance we can see in pearl maze. Okay, mitochondrial inheritance we can see in pearl maze. We can see in pearl maze. So when we see the pearl maze, two types of plants are present. Two types of plants are present. One is normal cytoplasm. Okay, the plants having normal cytoplasm, that is denoted by capital N. Another one plant is there. It has a aberrant cytoplasm or mutant cytoplasm. It denoted by capital S. So because of the aberrant cytoplasm, why we are giving capital S? No, it is a sterile one. It is a sterile one. So capital N is normal, capital S is sterile. Okay, pa. Now can see the schematic thing. The plant with normal cytoplasm, male. Plant with normal cytoplasm, capital N. The plant with aberrant cytoplasm, female, yes. Here, the male is a sterile plant. Suppose the male plant comes, it is a sterile one. Actually, male is a normal one only. When the gene is come here, it should be a normal one. But here, the male is sterile. Okay, the plant with aberrant cytoplasm, female. Okay, yes, character is a sterile one. That character is appear in the F1 generation of male. Clear? The another one, the plant with aberrant cytoplasm, the same male. Okay, the aberrant cytoplasm is a sterile male. Okay, thus it is a sterile male. It can't produce the pollen, so the cross won't be occurs. The cross won't be occurs because no pollen is produced in the sterile male. Clear? Or if it is produced also, it won't fertile the female egg. Do you understand? Then why it happens? Why it happens? Okay, here we are giving see the mitochondrial inheritance in the pearl maize. Already we told it is a cytoplasmic inheritance. Cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, so here we can see the two plants. Okay, we can take the two plants. The first one is this side. This is the male one. This is the female one. The male have the normal cytoplasm. The female has a sterile cytoplasm or aberrant cytoplasm. Clear? Here the gene of nucleus is small r, small f, small r, small f. That is called RRFF, small r, small ff. Here capital R, small f, small f. Clear? So capital R and capital F is there. Sorry, capital R and small f is there. That capital R and small f is the restoration factor. In some of the pearl maize plant, this restoration factor is present. Okay, if the restoration factor is there, that plant is normal. Okay, so when the female plant with sterile cytoplasm, but that plant has restoration factor, so it is normal. So it is normal. Do you understand? Here the male is naturally it is normal only. Okay, so these two are crossed together. These two are crossed together. When gametes formation, here small r, small f, no. So small f, the gamete is formed. Here capital R, small f. Okay, small r, capital R, small f is a gene. Here what will be formed? Capital R, small f and small f. The gene is formed. The gene is formed. Do you understand? So when these gametes are fused together, what will be occur? The F1 generation is formed. Then generation is formed. Okay, he see here small f joined with mixed with capital R, small f. So what happened? Capital R, small f comes. But here for understanding purpose we put like this: capital R, small f. That is restoration factor. This restoration factor is present in the nucleus. But from the female, the sterile cytoplasm comes. Sterile cytoplasm comes. But even though the sterile cytoplasm comes, here capital R, small f, that is called restoration factor, is present in the male nucleus. Clear? Here it is a fertile male. Here it is called fertile male. They can able to produce pollen. This another one. Here the same RF gene present in the nucleus. Okay, here is also RF gene from the female. It forms small RF, like the parent male. But unfortunately, here the cytoplasm come from the female is sterile one or aberrant one. In that case, it is the recessive one. No restoration factor is there because of the cytoplasmic character of the female is appears. Okay, the sterile male. It's a male only, but because of the cytoplasm, sterile cytoplasm, okay, so they are produce the cytoplasmic character of the female, sterile male due to the absence of restoration factor. Okay, in this method, the mitochondrial chondria influence the male sterility or the cytoplasmic genetics. Male sterility is occurs. Okay, ma. So this is in the cytoplasm. Male has sterility factor either normal or yes. That is no problem. But in the nucleus, restoration factor is present or not. If it is present, okay, so automatically the male sterile won't be occurs. Male sterile won't be occurs. But if it is uh, restoration factor is not there, if the cytoplasm is sterile, female cytoplasm is giving the sterility, so that male is also sterile in condition. Okay, ma. I think you all understand this class. I am very happy to meet you again. Okay, all the best. God bless you all.
Thanks for watching this video, children. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for latest videos and updates. Click on the bell icon to get notified on new videos.